welcome to another video brought to you by TUT. Today I'll be showing you how to do a professional takeoff in the 747-400. Right, so first of all, what I'm going to do is I'm currently set up on runway 9 left in Heathrow, the same one that I did my approach into on my other landing tutorial, ILS landing. Right, first of all we got to come up here and we're going to go to equipment and failures. No, we're not. We're going to go to aircraft, weight and fuel. Yeah, right, so what we're going to do is we're quite simply going to put, well, I'm going to say we're going to go do a flaps 10 for takeoff, seeing as it's quite a long runway. Now, what we need to do is calculate our V1, rotate, and V2 speeds. So I'm going to set some fuel. Let's make it that, and the payload, let's make it that. So my total weight down the bottom here is 544. So on my sheet of paper that I have right in front of me, I find 544. The nearest one is 550. The V1 is 117. Rotate at 130, and V2 at 150. V1 means that you now are committed to taking off, no matter what the situation is. If you have an engine failure, that there's not enough runway left for you to stop. Rotate, or VR, means that you now can start pulling up, and V2, if you have an engine failure, is basically the safety speed at which you should pull up in case of an engine failure or something, or fire or whatever. Right, so one sec. Okay, so that's that. Let's come out of that, and back into the plane. So what you've got to do next is quite simply taxi onto the runway. So I'll take the brakes off. Now we're just going to taxi with a little bit of thrust onto the main runway, because this is still a bit of taxiway just in front of the runway. And while we're taxiing, you are now going to set flaps for 10, because that's what we decided on earlier. So flaps set to 10. So as you can see, my flaps are now going down to 10. 10 stands for 10 degrees, if you don't already know. And as you can see on the runway, it's got 9L, 9 left. So we'll just wait until we pass the sign a bit. Well, now the front wheel's probably on the runway now. And if we just brake a bit, probably shouldn't be taxiing this far, but fast, but oh well. So at this point, we're just going to go through our before takeoff checklist. We calculated the V1 rotate speeds and V2, and we know that we're definitely on the right runway, on runway 9 left, and the flaps are set to 10 for takeoff, as hopefully you can see. Can you see? Yeah, you can see. Yeah, down there, flaps set for 10. Okay, so we're ready for takeoff. Now, usually the flight technician would call out the V1, rotate, and V2. He would not speak at takeoff. They like to call it a quiet cockpit. So, throttle downed at 180. Ooh. Okay, so bring the throttle up to 180. And yeah, we're not going to use the autopilot today. And let's just thrust them up. Make sure the parking brakes are definitely off first. So, that the current speed at 117 knots. I'll call out V1 and so on and so on. V1 rotate. So I'm starting to pull up now. And V2. Now what we're going to do is we're going to wait a second just to make sure that the plane is definitely climbing and that we are gaining speed. Right, so we're at a positive rate, so therefore they say positive rate, gear up. The gear now goes up, and as you can see by there, it's going up. Now what we can do is engage the auto thrust to 190. And we're now going to pull the flaps up, because that's basically it for the takeoff. If you enjoyed the video, please like, subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Again, thank you for